going on, guys? I'm Trickwood. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at Mythic Hungering Destroyer, Castle Nathria. We're running 5 heals, 2 Disc Priests, 2 Resto Shaman, and your boy has a Holy Pally. Alright, before you even start pulling, you're going to want to drop some markers. Ideally, diamond or square, and this is where the people with miasma are going to go, and then everyone else will run to them. And having it on the markers is going to make it so the volatile ejection, you can just go in between markers. You know where they are, they're going to be on the marker. So you go in between, drop it there. Nobody's going to get fucking clobbered and die. Alright, so the mythic change. When you're soaking the miasma to heal up your buddy, you will now get a stacking debuff called Essence Sap. And this shit will just keep stacking, you know, as long as you're still inside the miasma. So, gotta keep an eye on it. If your homie's at 100, get the fuck out. There's no reason to be in there. You're just hurting yourself, getting that debuff. Alright, it's super important that you guys nail the heroic mechanics. Don't let anybody get picked off by volatile ejection. Don't have, you know, Billy when he's running away hit an orb that shouldn't be there and he gets fucking killed. Because eventually, you won't have enough people to keep soaking miasmas. Stacks will get too high and it's fucking GG at that point. So when you get expunged and you do not have miasma, you want to always try to soak your orb as long as you're in a good spot health-wise. And if you have a DR to pop, fucking pop it. It's only going to help. But this is going to help you guys with space as the fight goes on. You have consume you'll have to handle. That's everybody running away, so you don't want a bunch of fucking orbs in your path. So hey, if you have something to pop, pop it, run into it, you know. It's going to help your team. For consume, you're going to want to use 2 to 3 healer cooldowns, depending on your comp. We use Disc Priest Bubble, Spiraling Totem, and an AMZ. And with those down, you're going to want to position you guys with your miasmas on the outside, with everybody else in the middle. You're all, you know, benefiting from Spiraling Totem and Bubble, but you're not, you know, adding stacks to the fuckers in the middle. You know, they're clear of the miasma. Now after consume, hey, it's back to the same fight. New miasmas, go to your markers, keep an eye on them, and you're just doing the same dance. Volatile ejections, drop them in between markers where there's nobody there, so you don't get anybody killed. And it's the same fight. Drop the expunge, watch the orbs, clear them if you can, pop that DI, and you're just going to keep chugging along in this fight. This fight gets chaotic from time to time, so if you can watch the timers on expunge, it's going to help tremendously, as, you know, you want to try to top off the miasma people before that. If they're wicked low and they, you know, get smacked by, they're dead. They can't get healed by anything. They're fucked. So you want to try to top them off before that rolls out. Since you can get healed, you know, you're fine. Healers can get you and the other fuckers that don't have miasma. But those dudes with miasma, you got to show them love, or they're going to be fucking hurting here. Another small little side note. Keep an eye on the timers on the miasma, because if, you know, Tim over here is at 50, but there's only 3 seconds left on it, and it's going to swap off of him, and he'll be healable, you don't have to, you know, increase your stacks, get a fresh 20 seconds on that fucking debuff. No, he's fine. He's not going to die immediately. Let him be. Once it swaps off, you can just heal him, or another healer can heal him, you know. So just keep an eye. That's just going to help you with management on that debuff as the fight goes on. It's going to take a lot of heals, a lot of mana to deal with it, especially if you guys are being kind of silly and getting stacks you shouldn't be getting. It hurts. Absolutely hurts. So I know the boss is at, you know, 35, 40%, give or take. So you guys are pretty close. You just got to keep doing the same fight, the same dance, handling the same mechanics, expunge, get out, drop it carefully, you know, volatile ejections. Don't fucking kill your friends. That's a no-no. But you just keep chugging along. You guys are pretty close at this point. There's a lot of different things you're going to have to keep an eye on. So I'm going to be linking 3 different WeakAuras down below. But even with these WeakAuras, you guys are going to have to kind of, you know, be vocal, communicate when you need to. You know, it's not going to be a perfect system. Sometimes, you know, the guy with a blue marker on his head is going to have to stand on the green marker, you know? It's not the end of the fucking world, as long as you're handling the mechanics correctly, and you guys are on the same fucking page. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing the fight correctly still, you're fine, you know? Don't stress. Alright, sub 20%. You guys are super close. You're going to have one more consume coming up. So drop basically any other cooldown your healers have remaining. Disc Priest Bubble, AMZ, really anything. You know, personal DR, just to help out, health pot, health stone. Now's not the time to fucking just bleed out AFK with your thumb up your ass, you know? You're close to a kill, baby. Let's wake up. Alright, so now, yes, you guys are close to a kill, but it's not the time to be sloppy and fucking, you know, tunnel vision the boss. Miasma, get back to your markers. Lasers. Go in between said markers. Make sure nobody gets clipped off on this final little push. So right here, just a couple more mechanics you have to deal with, and it's practically a sure kill. And once again, guys, I'll be linking 3 WeakAuras down below. If you saw, you know, markers above our heads, spitting out numbers, all this shit kind of helps you deal with the fight mechanics, knowing, you know, what this guy's health's at. He's spamming 10. He's like, oh, fuck, he's going to die. Got to jump in there. So all these WeakAuras are going to help you handle this fight and deal with its, you know, various mechanics. Alright, guys, that's going to conclude the video. We appreciate y'all stopping by. Hopefully this helps you and your guild to get a kill. And until next time, guys, peace.